This is how I control you guys. Hey guys, today is day 94. Let's see what today holds, and we will get started. Crackle Technique. Okay, I've got 3 tags out. I've got my Elmer's glue, I've got a paintbrush for paint, and I've got a paintbrush for glue. And then I have some colors out here, and I'll tell you the colors when I do them. So the first color I'm going to do is Raw Umber. Okay, I'm going to dry this and I will be right back. Okay, I have my white paint. It's warm white, Americana, and I also have my glue ready to go, and my brushes are clean and ready to go because I want to put my glue on my tag, and before the glue has a chance to dry, I want to add my white. So let's put glue on our tag. Okay, so I've got glue on here, and so I'm going to put my white on right now. And I'm going to paint across the glue. Just get my white on there. Okay, and you don't want to do too much brushing because you don't want to blend it all up. So we should see some crackling happening pretty soon. So while this is getting set up, I'm going to get my next tag and get these brushes cleaned up, and then we'll get started. But I'll show you this as it happens. Actually, it's already happening, so I might as well just hold it up for you. Okay, the next tag, well, let me show you this one first. Oops. Can you see the crackling happening? And I'll set it here so that you can watch it as we do this next one. So the next one, I'm going to use Hawaii color from Anita's and do the same thing. Okay, now I'm going to dry this. All right, can you see what this one's doing? It is bowing up because it's still drying. But look at all those crackles. Isn't that cool? Okay, for this one, I'm going to do the same thing. I'm going to put my glue on here, and before it dries, I'm going to add spa blue. Okay, so that one should be crackling very soon, and this one's just going to town. Alright, so this one is starting. Let me clean this stuff up and I'll be back and show you what that one's doing. I don't know if I even had the camera on. I think I didn't have the camera on. I put my sea breeze on the tag, then I put the glue, and then I put as much lime sorbet as I could get out of the bottle without the glue drying too fast. So that's where we're at. I'm sorry if this didn't get filmed, but you saw the process on the other two. Alright, here is where this one is at. It is still drying, and like I said, I didn't film that part, I don't think. I think the camera didn't turn on when I asked it to. I think my battery's getting low on my little thingy clicker here. This is how I control you guys. So with what was left, it is doing some crackling. It's very fine. I think it's very pretty, so I'm going to leave it just like this. I'm going to let it dry some more. I'm probably going to help it with a heat tool though, because I'm ready to move on. Alright, here's what we have. These are still a little bit damp, and this one's still not dry. You can see the glue is still trying to dry. And I've been using the heat tool, so it's probably dry on top, but it's got a big clump of glue inside that's really wet. I'm going to go ahead and finish these wet. And then they'll dry with whatever's on them. I'm going to show you the close-up real quick of what they look like crackled before I alter them a little bit. We're not doing much. We're just going to do a little bit. And then this one. This one, I didn't have a lot of paint, so it's really pulling the paint apart. What I have now is some ribbons for the top. Don't know what I'll use yet, but I've got some ribbon. I've got my stapler. I've got a little bit of lace. 3 little tiny tags. I've got some flowers, just plain. And then I've got these little sayings. They're called notebook tags by Jelly Bean Soup, Hampton Art. And then yesterday's flowers that we made, if you watched that video, I pulled one of those out. And then I think a couple of videos back, there's the Twinchies. So I pulled one of those out. So that's what I have near me. So I'm going to tell you real quick, I'm going to do this one because I'm really running out of time and I'm sorry. But the whole prompt was to do the crackle technique, and we've done it. So what I did was I took some ribbon and I put it at the top already, and I took my distress ink. This is walnut stain. I just took a little dauber, and you can use a Q-tip or your finger, or you can just wipe it on the pad, you know, just distress around whatever you're going to use. And I'm going to go ahead and use these all together. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to put this across here like this, kind of at an angle. Deciding where I want everything. I'm going to put some lace, put my flower down. I'm leaving the strings on the tag, and I'm tucking my little other tag in there like that. And what I want to do is staple what I can together, and then I'm going to glue down the rest. Okay, for this one I changed my mind about the twinchie, and I went and got one of my hearts that I made a while back, and I distressed around the tag, and I distressed around these two little things, and I just put them together and put some ribbon on. So that's our two. So now I'm going to do this one, and I am going to use this flower that I made yesterday on here somewhere with another one of these little note cards and a tag, and maybe a little piece of lace also. So I'll be back in a second when I get that together. Okay, here's this one. I put the ribbon on, and I put the flower on, a little bit of lace, and I distressed around everything except this flower here. So let me show you real quick each one. I just hated to leave it as a crackle technique and be done, so that's why I went ahead and decorated them. And I'm sorry I didn't do it with you guys, but I feel pressure to get done today. I hope you'll try the crackle technique. It's a lot of fun. I love the results, and I will see you guys tomorrow for prompt number 95. All right, bye-bye.